But yes, if you are joining for the Kyle Rittenhouse interview, give me just one moment. Let's get him on the line here. I spoke to him right before the show started. All right. Yeah, we'll get this worked up over here. A lot of people thought I was trolling, but I've been in the broadcasting business for 20 years. And me, a guy that does a show called The Troll Patrol that promotes himself as King Troll of the Internet. Would I troll you? Really? Seriously. All right, so here we go. All right. I think we got him here. Oh. All right, now the moment you have all been waiting for. Joining us on the stream, Kyle Rittenhouse. Kyle, welcome to the stream. How are you tonight?
Hi. I'm good, Justin. Hi. Nice to talk to you. Hi.
Thank you for being here with us. You are a hot topic on the minds of everybody. Now, you've been out of jail for a couple of days now after posting bond. How did you spend your weekend?
Well, it's kind of hard for me to go outside because people recognize me, and I can't go and like get a pop over at the Piggly Wiggly without someone wanting to punch me or get an autograph, or I don't know.
Well, that is understandable. Now, Ricky Schroeder helped raise the $2 million to bail you out. Had you ever even heard of him before this whole incident?
No, I mean, Ricky Schroeder's kind of old, but I guess my mom was bothered because she said she kept getting hot flashes, and he said something about not caring if Dolly Parton disowned him, and the coat of many colors sucked. So he's like, he said it was a hero.
What was he like meeting him?
He's old. He said, I don't know. Him and my mom have a lot more in common. I don't know. I just want to go home and play Xbox and Call of Duty. You know, it's training, police training game.
Understandable. Okay, so in the picture your attorney tweeted out, you're wearing a Black Rifle coffee shirt, and that company is known for trying to capitalize on political strife. Do you have any worries that you're being used by people that have not the best of intentions?
No. I mean, they hire a lot of veterans. They don't like Antifa, and the general of the coffee shop said they would give me free coffee for life if I could get the president to call them a militia. I don't know, militia coffee.
Do you even drink coffee?
No, I don't like coffee. I don't do drugs.
Drugs are for the Antifa is what you're saying.
Yeah, Antifa does drugs. I don't do drugs.
All right. Now, what was going through your mind while you were incarcerated? Were you scared?
I was really kind of pissed that there was no Xbox, and this old man, he punked me for my pudding cup every day. I mean, I gave it to him because he threatened to shove me all the way down into the toilet, but I didn't like it. I don't like it.
Oh, wow. So, like, that was my next question. How were you treated by the other inmates, especially at the big boy jail after you got transferred?
I mean, it's really confusing. People want to kick my ass, and then people want to kick the ass of the people who want to kick my ass first, and then people want to kick all their asses for wanting to kick my ass. And I don't think my ass is going to have a good time if something falls out of balance in this whole ass kicking thing. It's not going to be good. No.
Oh, wow.
No.
But you've been protecting your ass while you were incarcerated.
I am. Mostly I've been sitting on it by myself in my own jail, so they call me a minor, even though I have, like, police training, but whatever.
You were playing police is basically what you were saying, right?
Well, I mean, I went to the police scout thing. It's like being deputized, basically, isn't it? I mean, it's...
No,
like,
not at all.
No?
No. All right. Now, you've been charged with 2 counts of intentional homicide, among other charges, including gun charges for illegally possessing a gun by a minor. Are you worried about the very real possibility that you are going to spend at least a couple of decades behind bars?
I mean, I got a call from Rudy Giuliani in the middle of the night one time, and he said if they could put the 2 ghosts of the 2 guys I killed on trial for, like, petty or made-up crimes that they may or may not have committed, and then they could put those guys in jail first, their ghosts get put in jail, you know, and then I might have a chance of getting the whole case thrown out because I would just be a ghostbuster at that point.
So, now, several of the people that you have representing you in this legal fight are part of Trump's legal team, like Lynn Wood, does that make you feel better, or does that, like, worry you somewhat?
No, that makes me feel really good. They're on the news all the time. People talk about them a lot. They're like, I see their pictures on the news, and they look smart. They use a lot of big words that I don't understand, but I think that you know, they'll be okay.
I'm sorry, buddy, but like when people talk about them, they're making fun of them.
The more people talk about them, the more right they are, right? Like they yell and they talk really, really loud, and they talk all the time, so that means they're right.
I don't know. Did you see the press conference with Rudy Giuliani where he had the hair dye dripping down the side of his face?
That's just his evil leaking out.
True. All right, so let's take it back to that night in August. Do you think your first victim deserved to die for throwing a plastic bag at you?
Now, he was Antifa, and there could have been anthrax or dildos or soup for his family in that bag, and I have a God-given right to defend myself from terrorists.
Okay, well, that's my next question. Did you do anything to provoke them? Because an argument that I hear from right-wingers all the time is that you had a right to self-defense, but if the people around you felt threatened by you, wouldn't they have a right to defend themselves against you because they perceive you as a threat?
But, you know, I don't feel like carrying a huge rifle that's almost as big as me into a crowd that's racially and politically charged in any way is threatening. I'm obviously there to serve and protect the public. At Starbucks.
So that was my next question. Now, why did you feel the need to go there in the first place?
Because the libs are fighting to defund the police, and they're just letting them burn down the city. So I figured I'd been playing Call of Duty for like 3 years, and I know what riot control is.
But now, did the city burn down? The city still seems to be there. Kenosha, Wisconsin is still there.
That's what they want you to think.
Well, how do you know? You've been locked up this whole time.
I have Fox News.
Okay, touche. Now, an argument I hear a lot from the right is that they believe in taking personal responsibility. Don't you think, since you were illegally armed and clearly not of a temperament to handle a firearm, that you should take the responsibility? Shouldn't you have donated that $2 million to a worthy cause, maybe the families that you destroyed, and then accept your fate like a man?
I have a personal responsibility to defend my country like the president asked me to, and that means I'm allowed to have any gun, anytime, to defend any city from a communist invasion, and it doesn't matter that I break every controller in my house because some 12-year-old caps me in the head and calls me the N-word on the internet. My mom handled all the money, and she says it's for the Lord to decide what we do with the money, and the dirty commies will get it from her dead hands.
Those damn dirty commies. All right. Now, given your relationship to the police, having been in one of their scout programs, as you mentioned earlier, and the interaction that you had with them that night, they threw you a water bottle, man. Told you you're doing a good job. Can you see how people can be upset at your treatment compared to, like, say, Jacob Blake, which is who people were out there protesting about? He got shot in the back several times. And countless other minorities that are not given the same courtesy by our police forces.
I feel like I was treated even more harshly because I had to spend time in jail, and I was just trying to be a police when the police weren't policing, and those scout programs are police training, and if people would just let them search them and arrest them whenever they felt like it, they wouldn't get hurt.
That's fascism.
But I'm anti-Antifa.
You're anti-fascism is what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you're pro-fascist.
No, I'm anti-communist. This country will never be a socialist country.
That's a whole nother conversation for another time. Now, you have been portrayed as a hero by certain segments of the country. Do you feel like a hero?
Yeah, I'm totally a hero because Tucker Carlson says I'm a hero, and I protected people from Antifa, and they would have kicked other people's asses if they hadn't tried to kick mine first. American patriots are telling me to come out and watch the protesters, and we need to protect the Targets and the Starbucks from being burned down. And I'm protecting American businesses from being burned down by communists.
So you like Starbucks. You mentioned that you didn't drink coffee earlier, so why do you care about Starbucks?
Cake pops. I like cake pops.
Okay. So now, your mom, you mentioned Tucker Carlson. Your mom was on Tucker on Friday. Did you get to see the interview?
Yeah, I watched on YouTube.
What did you think of her appearance?
They didn't let her talk very much.
Seemed like she talked a lot.
Oh, trust me, she could talk a lot more than that. I've lived with her for a long time. She talks a lot.
Well, it couldn't have been more than 17 years that you've lived with her.
Well, I mean, yeah, but she talks a lot. She yells at me when I'm on World of Warcraft for too long. She tells me, she takes away the controller and changes the Wi-Fi password. And it makes me angry.
Okay. So, last question, Kyle, and then I'm going to let you go because I'm sure you're a busy man. A lot of media outlets wanting appearances by you. So, your trial is going to receive national media attention. Are you going to cry when you're found guilty on worldwide TV?
Well, famous people have their court on TV are always offered book deals and TV shows, and they get lots of money, right? So I can make a Blue Lives Matter coloring book and the first political prisoner to make their own video game. It'll be sad in the beginning, but it's a start of a good media career, and maybe One America News will let me have my own segment someday.
Honestly, that's probably where all this is heading. All right, Kyle, thank you so much for being on the show. I greatly appreciate you coming to the stream. Is there anything else that you would like to tell the people before we let you go?
Yeah, I don't think that it's nice to say that our president is not our president anymore just because somebody else got more votes and was like certified by like states and stuff. They're just trying to like steal this election, and there's going to be more riots, and then you're not going to have me out there to protect all the streets and stuff from the protesters because they won't let me leave my house right now. And I think that you should probably just let him have whatever he wants, because people who scream and cry and stuff are generally usually right most of the time.
I heard that you did a lot of screaming and crying after you were charged. Is that what you're referring to?
I mean, it's all over the place. I mean, yeah. I did a little bit of screaming and crying. It was kind of scary.
And puking.
I'm puking.
Okay, Kyle, thank you so much. I'm going to let you get back to Call of Duty. I appreciate you coming on the stream. Good luck in your trial, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, Sammy, you brought up a point. You don't think he's going to get convicted? Actually, I'm going to bring the Troll Patrol legal expert on Friday to talk about this very case. But also, it's funny that you should mention facts, Sammy, while you're on the stream, because the first thing you said was that Lin Wood is not on Donald Trump's legal team. You are wrong, sir. He's also drawn attention for his 2020 legal representation on behalf of Donald Trump. He's been representing him in Michigan and in Georgia. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to talk about Lin Wood, because just going over Lin Wood's record will prove to you my own expert. No, he is an actual legal expert. Yes, Wikipedia. Wikipedia is like 90% accurate. Jesus Christ. Everything's fake news with the right-wingers. Jesus. But just going over Lin's record will prove to you that Kyle Rittenhouse is guilty. Looking at the people he has represented over the years. So, he first came to prominence in 1996. He represented the guy in a defamation suit. The dude that was accused of being the bomber at the 1996 Atlanta Olympics. That's how this dude... It's more accurate than the Encyclopedia Britannica. I hate to burst your bubble. That's how this guy came to prominence. But... So, Richard Jewell was the name of the guy that was accused of being the bomber in Atlanta. Now, Lin actually lost a couple of the cases having to do with that because the news outlets just reported what they had. Oh no, it's completely relevant, because if we look through the list of people that Lin Wood has represented, they're all horrible people that are guilty as fuck. Like John and Patsy Ramsey. Or Congressman Gary Condit. Also, Nicholas Sandmann. Now, I get a lot of flack about the Sandmann because everybody says he won his case. But no. The Sandmann thing, Sandmann is a rich little brat from Kentucky. He hired a PR firm. What they did was they sued all these media outlets. Yeah, what logical fallacy would that be? They sued all these media outlets and then offered a very low settlement. Settlements usually require like an NDA and stuff. So CNN settled with Sandmann more than likely. Now, I don't know this to be true because all these documents are sealed. More than likely because CNN would have had to pay more in legal fees to defend themselves than what the settlement was that was offered. This is a trick by dishonest lawyers like Lin Wood. So, just looking through the list of it. Now, he did defend the guy or bring a suit on behalf of the guy that Elon Musk called a pedo. I'm on the side of the guy that Elon Musk called a pedo, but Lin actually lost that case. And if you look that case up, it's of course he lost. Yeah, I would love to know. I'm trained in fallacies. I can name them off the top of my head. What fallacy did I commit? And if you seem to have a lot to say, Sammy. You're welcome to give us a call, 917-830-4359, or hop in the Discord. You wanna have a little conversation, my friend? We absolutely can. It's not a composition fallacy. That's stupid. God, right-wingers are fucking... Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Morons! I'm sorry, I don't have that set up on Twitch. I'm not exclusively on Twitch if you haven't seen, so... Indeed. He's just trying to troll me, though. I wouldn't recommend that. People that have tried to troll me have not done too well. There's the Discord link. So if you would like to hop in the Discord and let us know what you got to say, please do, buddy. You want to talk to us, Sammy? I love to debate people. An ad hominem, people get this wrong all the time. An ad hominem is when you use an insult in place of an argument. Like saying you're wrong because you're stupid. If I make a logical argument and then call you a dumb fuck, that's not an ad hominem. And it's a truth claim, and it's correct. Alright, so... Now, one of the reasons why I wanted to bring Lin Wood up is because he's very, very litigious. Come on, Lin. Sue me. Sue me for that interview. I dare you. Dare you to sue me for what I just did. I would fucking love it. Please, Lin. Then Troll Gravy. Yes, they are incredibly stupid. Some of the dumbest fucks walking the planet. And. You can get Right Wingers Are Morons t-shirt from the FREAKIN store. Link right down below. Makes a great holiday gift. Give it to the libtard in your life. Or, if you really want to trigger a dumb fuck right-winger, buy it for them. But I am begging, Lin, please sue me, motherfucker. Come on. I want it. And that's another reason why I wanted to talk shit about Lin Wood after the interview. But now, not only are right-wingers complete dumb fucks, they're also gigantic babies. Ricky Schroeder actually called the police over people making fun of him online. Now, I want to preface this. I said it last night. I have no fucking clue who Ricky Schroeder is. Everybody kept saying Silver Spoons. I'm like, what? And posed with a gun after bailing out Rittenhouse. This is fucking hilarious. Let's go to the Twitter. So this is what he fucking got upset about. I can't really make it any bigger, damn. Let me read it to you guys. Ricky's house is clearly listed online. Hopefully a patriot will scope out Ricky and report back. Ricky and his disgusting coffee should pay for the murder and terrorism they support. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that this is fucking astroturfed. This is a right winger posing as a crazy leftist so that Ricky can get some sympathy online, because these motherfuckers are grifters. Cop show. I'd never heard of the guy. But just the way they talk patriots and shit. I'm doubting, but him getting those comments from leftists online, and if that was the word, dude, I get worse than that every day. You should see the responses I get on Parler. Holy fuck. It was just an excuse for him to go out and pose in his backyard. You have a nice backyard, dude. That's cool. I'd go to a party there. Not now, because you're probably, you know, a dumb fuck that doesn't wear a mask.